And after a couple of weeks of amazing T20 cricket, we find ourselves in London, here at the home of cricket, for the last round match of this ICC Women's T20 World Cup. It is Australia looking to go through with a clean sheet to qualify top of the table, up against India, who are ready to bounce back very quickly and take that second spot as well. It is all up for grabs. And there'll be a little bit of extra nerves for both teams as they arrive today. It fell India's way. Harmanpreet Kaur has elected to bat first. They want a total on the board against an Australian team who has batted predominantly throughout this tournament. The challenge has been laid down. The crowd have well and truly come in and they are ready for a clash of the ages. Australia, 8 points, a healthy net run rate. South Africa currently in second spot after their big win against Bangladesh only an hour or so ago. India looking to knock them out. NW8 is a famous cricketing postcode. It is a famous cricketing ground. One of the oldest in the history of our... Gets it in the right area early and no surprises, straight out of the middle of the bat. Well, first runs, India away. And the Australian seamers won't take the stumps out of play.
Well, I'm sure.
Carey gets called into play again. A little blind turn by Verma at the non-strike. Oh, inside edge almost plays on. Instead, she'll take the single and keep the strike. 3 off the first. The movement up the hill. So straight away she has sent a little message here to Smriti Mandhana. She gets... Oh, she's found space there. Some handy wrist work. Let's test out that hamstring from Litchfield. Well, the hamstring. And again, even nicer. Litchfield gives up nice and early. That is some sweet timing. The importance of a bowler that can beat both sides of the bat. I feel like she's missed out there. Straight to Hamilton after 2. India 11 for none. Chases a wide one that has plenty of space there. Just drag the length back a little bit. So Lucy Hamilton will be keeping an eye on the footwork here of Smriti. Result of this. Got to be careful, really careful, because Smriti Mandhana is magnificent on the pull shot. Yeah, good adjustment from the youngster. Change of pace works well. It's a dot ball to finish off the third. 16 for none. Shafali Verma straight away. Pressure right back on Gardner, right back on Australia. Just a she's done it twice, but even sweeter in the timing, all the way for the first maximum. And because of that, she wants to strike, and she'll keep it as well. 29 for none. Slightly wider on the crease, which created that little angle. You want to get just to be a little bit careful there, though, because that is just a pick up and dispatch.
Oh, I want that.
Yeah. Got away with the first one. She's not going to get away with that one, though. And again, this time though, Carey will sweep across to a left to finish off Perry's first over. 7 runs from that, end of 5, India.
It's a shorter boundary and it's got adequate protection, deep square leg and deep mid-wicket. Got to have some of your quickest fielders. Australia have a plenty.
There in the end.
Slaps that straight to mid-off. At least Perry there, pretty active.
Either turn or swing.
Very smart. She's got those big shots, but also these deft touches, does Shefali Verma. Just waits for it. This has been something that stood out in this. Smriti Mandhana will go straight to the fielder. Since 2018, in
full of support.
Happy now, Anjum?
Much happy. 43 without loss at the end of 6.
And on deep mid and deep square. But it's Smriti Mandhana who's got tons of class. Loves the offside, plays it late, gets a boundary. It's a full toss. And Wareham would consider herself very lucky to get away for Shefali Verma.
Oh! Well bowled. Catch! And for sure, if you can keep a bowler like Alana King out of this mix.
I wanted to go past the...
Get to 8s and 9s.
There's a thing we do about opening partnerships. Man to our left. That's one way to just swarm out the body. Speed on that.
Come.
I probably played a lot straighter, but you can tell with the intent that Shefali had. 2 field. Oh, that one stayed low.
And that's a couple of instances in the last couple of overs.
Oh, a bounce. Again, even that is a shuffle forward. Didn't get up at all. So it just goes to show you how closely both of them.
Yeah. Both deliveries to Smriti Mandhana. Slow ones from Annabelle Sutherland. 54 for no loss. With the turn, Smriti Mandhana. And she will try and access that. It's a strong zone. Shefali Verma was particularly... Dari said, obviously they've not played a lot of cricket here, some of the girls. Verma, she'd like this one. How would you like this one? It will sail over. Second 6 for Shefali Verma. And then goes offside. Gardner followed Shefali Verma. It's up the slope, it's a bigger boundary. Oh, they've knocked into each other. Will pick up a single and keep strike, Shefali Verma. I've taken a liking for Ash Gardner. 20. Not sure over, it's a skipper who's brought delight to Australia. Trying to go inside out, Shefali Verma loses balance and her wicket. Adventurous on the very first ball. Aware of the pockets, should get a running. Jemima Rodrigues.
Yeah, get.
Gutsy. A catching cover, she goes over that. If they allow one at Lords, the hat was ready.
Hit in front. Australia are very interested. Just have a look at Sophie Molyneux here. Is she going to have a review? Beth Mooney. Excellent piece of fielding and extra cover from Phoebe Litchfield. Slow ball, good deception. Sutherland's variation. Absolutely bells it downfield, straight over the top of it. He's to a Javol, and I think it mid-off. Once again, the slower ball there. You hear Beth Mooney very appreciative of the delivery.
Aware of the situation on the field, and then you have Richa Ghosh
explosive.
Just a little bit of a bottom edge there. Push. Looks for the reverse. Read beautifully. There's confusion. India. Absolute confusion and elation from Australia as they pick up the big wicket. Excellent over there from Georgia Wareham. Well, chips this one in the air, just falls.
She's changing it up nicely.
Thick edge over the top. Was it deliberate? Either way, it's gone. Width offered. Phoebe Litchfield out on that boundary, gets back quickly. They go for the second and make it easy. And this is up and over mid-off. Didn't quite get it cleanly. This time, good connection from Harmanpreet Kaur. Just evades the outstretched hand of Phoebe Litchfield.
Towards it now.
Oh, drinks 102. Haven't seen too many short balls today. It's used quite effectively. Just the timing on this. A little bit of extra pace from Sutherland. Takes the space away from her. Bowls beautifully into the wicket, does Sutherland. Another slow delivery. Just gets punched down the ground. Nicola Carey out there on the boundary.
Oh, this could be close. It's kept low and given. They may go up, and she has at that. India's still got the 2 reviews.
Okay, we have a player.
Up and over, enjoys the offside, uses the slope, gets the crowd out of the seat again. A dot to finish off the 6th. Off the toe of the bat, it's going to fall right in between 3.
Bigger than that. Because Australian mindset will be they'll come out with nothing to fear. They're already qualified. So I think...
Across the crease. Thick outside edge to the slower ball. Even though it's a slow... Has to reach for it, and it'll just be the one bounce through to Carey. A run every ball, including the...
Rather than being stationary.
That slices to that same fielder.
On song then. She hasn't found that fluency. A couple of...
Inside, it's that movement at the crease that makes it so difficult to bowl to Jemmy Rodrigues. Is he up and over? The only question was 4 or 6. It will be 4.
Proof of the...
Out and in and out and over. Wareham set herself perfectly for the catch. And then another one. Will go from ball 1 and it just skews off. So it's the single. She's off strike. Harmanpreet Kaur. Straight down the ground. And one of her best shots of this innings. 150 comes up for India. Periscope up. They go long once again. Back-to-back 6s. And it's just the classiest and stylish of ways. Once, twice, 3 times with assistance. Phoebe Litchfield joined. Flat to Perry, she will not drop that. And that brings to an end a magnificent innings. Oh, it's a top edge, and it's gone past Mooney. The race is on, and the ball looks like it's won. What a flurry of runs for India, particularly.
What an afternoon, what a game on our hands. India against Australia, with South African women watching from under the balcony, under the Australian balcony. A semi-final spot on the line. Australia need to get 171. There are so many subplots. Australia were all but through at the start of this game, but now officially Australia have taken their spot in the semi-finals from Group A. And it's now over to their batting. I'd spoken to Nicola Carey before the start of the game, and she had mentioned the word momentum. It's something that Australia would firmly want. It's a loose now, and Georgia Wall feasts on it. That's the one you've got to be wary of. Jags back in. A question's been asked. Harmanpreet Kaur is very interested. Richa Ghosh comes in for a bit of a consultation. The bowler, you can understand, is excited. India asked for a review.
Okay, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. Check the bowler's feet.
In and around the second slip. Richa Ghosh has the direction. Doesn't waste much time, Phoebe Litchfield. He's struggling with that line. Sri Charani. Shape that takes the trouble with 4 seam-up options. Beth Mooney loves batting against India, has a great record. Phoebe Litchfield again. Elise Perry, Ash Gardner, Georgia Wareham. An attempt to put pressure straight away. Travel flat and quick. Very good running between the wicket. Plays it square, Radha Yadav. There comes down the track and has played it wide of Radha Yadav, but it races away down the slope. Gets a boundary, Phoebe Litchfield. Kranti makes room for herself, goes straight down the ground, past the bowler, will pick up another boundary. She's up and running, Phoebe Litchfield. Much better with a line. Goes for that cheeky one.
She generally just...
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating. And he's brave enough to just understand the pulse of the game, not going flat.
That's going to...
The circle. Finds the fielder again. Shefali would... goes for that reverse sweep. Shefali had a go over either way. Starts off, plays with the shape. There is a fielder, but the ball's running away. Does well to cut it off. Plays across the line. There's an empty pin code on the onside and finally. But over. Adjusted the field in the deep on the onside. Will get a single off the last ball. Good over for Australia. 12 coming off the field.
Keeps the head down and can just admire it as it hits into the padding here on the full of 6. Just before it will be 4. We will. It's sliding down. Moves really early, so early.
Slower.
And Phoebe Litchfield.